And finally, once you have been able, you have your dream, you have the right people, and you are building this right culture, the culture really needs to be focused around results and not efforts. What it means. The other day somebody was telling me, but I work very hard, I deserve this. And I told him, but you are not here to work hard. Because I'm assuming that if you get a contract and you get your salary every month, you have to work hard. So don't expect that I'm going to hug you and give you an award for working hard. I appreciate that. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not being mean with what I'm saying. But at the end, it's about the results. If you're working hard and you're not delivering results, something is wrong. Either you don't have the tools, you don't have the resources, either I'm not helping you, or there's something wrong with you. But the first thing that needs to happen is that we need to focus on the results. To be high performance, results have to happen. And the results that Zambian Breweries has been able to post is because we're focusing on results. And we always said that we need to be tough on the issue, hard on the issue, hard on the problem, and soft with the people. Because we need to be able to have these frank conversations, these debates. Sometimes a little bit energetic and passionate. But after that, being able to have a beer and chat about football. Because it's soft with the people. It's not a personal thing. It's just, but we need to tackle the issue, address the problem. And our CEO, our global CEO, always said something that is very right when he talks around focusing on effort, is that our consumers buy Mosi or buy Budweiser or Eagle because they like the product. And the product is the result of something. They like how it looks, they like how it tastes, they like what is the price, they like how or it's a route to market to get it to the market. So we don't go out to the consumer telling them, hey, I put a lot of love to doing this, buy my beer. Isn't it? You laugh about it. But have you ever seen a marketing, advertising campaign around, hey, please buy my products because I do this with a lot of love and tender? It's not that. And the consumers every day are making these choices based on the results. What are we selling to them? Either a product or a service. We call it, that is facing the brutal facts. So again, when you are driving your ideas, when you are in everything that you're doing, when you're thinking around your idea, sometimes you might get too attached to an idea, but then be brutal. Is this idea is delivering me results? Yes or no? Because it's not about how much love you put around it. Of course, passion is great. Enables our drive to do things. But results have to happen. Look for simplicity. Sometimes we complicate too many things. Especially what we have learned in the organization is that we spend a lot of hours trying to take a problem and make it something complex into something simple. Because then we are allowing our people to go and execute it. And there's the chances of a better, flawless execution the simpler it is. As I already said, it's be obsessed around cost. And for those that are entrepreneurs, you understand it. You start your business with zero. Making one kwacha takes a lot of effort. Huh? So be obsessed around cost. Even us, that we're a big multinational, we're obsessed around that. And that is the difference that makes us different from our competitors. It's how lean we are. And finally, something very important, very important, especially around Africa, is don't take shortcuts. Don't take shortcuts because sometimes, and shortcuts is around being ethical, having integrity, having passion for what you do, but doing the right thing in the right way. Because for us, yes, the results are very important, but then also the way we achieve those results is even more important. Why? Because being not not taking shortcuts, make sure that we are sustainable. Because everybody can have a record year. Everybody can shoot the lights out by doing a promotion. But the one, and as you have heard from a lot of athletes, that they said that it's very easy to get there, to the top. It's how do you maintain yourself? And the way we see Zambian Breweries is that we have been already here for 56 years now this year, and we want to be here for 100 years. We're not going to run away like other industries complain every time there's a problem in the government. I'm not going to talk around the copper belt area. Okay? But it's so that's why doing the right thing to achieve right results is so important to become sustainable. And I do believe, as I said, I was not prepared. I just put some notes around what we have done as a business. I haven't talked a lot about Zambian breweries because I thought the topic would be a little bit dense, talking about how to make beer and how to sell beer. And a secret that I can share with you guys is that I don't even know how to make beer. I don't know. If you ask me to describe the process of how we make beer, I don't know. Because it's not my job to know that. There's somebody better than me, more talented, that is doing it. My job is to keep that person that knows happy, do the job, get rid of the obstacles, lead people that is better than me, and then be able to convey the message around the culture. My role is to be a culture ambassador of AB InBev, creating this ownership culture, this meritocracy concept, the principles that we pursued. And if we start with the business, which I believe we're succeeding, slowly, panono, getting there, that is reflected outside, to our consumers, to our customers, to the government, to the different stakeholders. Everybody has a lot of praise, a lot of complimentary words around what we're doing. Is it really we are achieving those results, we're being able to do what we do, is because behind that is a great team with the best culture we can get. And believe something, guys, this is not New York. This is not England. It's in Zambia. We're doing this with 100% local talent, our people, using local sourcing. Local sourcing, we're talking raw materials and also our people. And when I arrived, I was telling them that we can do it. I said the challenge of being the best performing unit in Zambia, in Africa. We have 12 countries in Zambia. I'm happy to say that we have 27 breweries. We have 2 breweries here, one in Ndola, one in Lusaka. Our Ndola brewery is around the top 5 best breweries in Africa. And I'm pushing to get into the top 15 in the world. Happy to say that we are, as I said, the first Zambian business that get into the 250 bigger companies in Africa from a market cap point of view. Happy to say that last year, 2018, we were awarded the best performing business in Africa. Happy to say that we closed in June the first half of 2019, and we were, with Botswana, the only 2 countries in Africa that hit the 4 targets that were given by our son, while the other countries only hit 1. Happy to say that we had something that is called zero-based budgeting, which is cost management around overheads. We are the 8th position in the world, around more than 80 operations. And it's all in Zambia. And when I arrived, it was like, guys, we can do it, and people think we were crazy. Now the people are saying, okay, let's go for more. And I always used to use this analogy that, and I was teasing the team 2 weeks ago, is that we have never been into a World Cup, isn't it? As a soccer team, it's a soccer World Cup, a Zambia. And I was telling guys, I'm feeling so energetic. I have this gut feeling that we will go. And you know, guys, we need to do something big. We need to start preparing. And they say, but why? Why are you so confident? Because what we're doing in Zambia, this drive that we're doing in Zambian Breweries, is also going to translate into our consumers, to our people. And it's around believing, guys. And I use that analogy. You didn't believe that we could do it. Let's start creating that dream around getting us to a World Cup. It's a stupid thing if you think about, not stupid to go, but a stupid thing is not relevant. But it's around creating them dreams that are no longer just linked to the organization, that are also linked to creating that pride in what we do and that we can achieve greatness. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm digesting. I don't know about you guys. But I think the big takeaway for me was don't ask me for my business card. Don't have one. See me on a bus, hey, cost cutting. But all in all, I think I came here with the notion that I walk out knowing how to make alcohol or how to make Sprite or something like that. But I think I've gone out with something better. How to run something that makes something that's good. I think that's a big takeaway for me. I don't know what any of you took away, but for me that was that. It's understanding that you need the right people with you. Sometimes you need to really look at costs. It's not always that when you get in the big bucks, you're like, okay, yeah, let's go out, made a profit. And the basic of all of it is understanding P&L, profits and losses. The stories I can tell. So when you make this much, we do this and this and this, and then you don't reach the goal, and then you're like, but where did the money go? Then you forget that there was transport involved, and there was all these other logistics that you didn't even think about. So thank you.